Is alcohol a drug? What about weed? It's not a drug? It's not? It's nature. My vape pen is nature. Yeah, you like weed. You probably snort weed, bro. You just the way, you super excited. No. I remember, I don't smoke weed. I did try it out. I tried weed out, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, but I stopped because I ran out. So if anybody has some more, no, I'm just kidding, like Jason. But I remember when I was 25, so like last year, I moved to Los Angeles, and I met this girl, right? Met this really cool girl. We went on a few dates, and we were running out of date ideas. I found out she played basketball. I said, yo, this is like a basketball court right next to my house. There's a basketball court right next to my house, and it's a beautiful park. We should go play there. And she was like, let's do it. And I'm gonna tell you this, it was the best date ever. It was the best date, because the whole time she's like, oh, snap, you guarded me. And I'm like, yeah, God. Oh my God, yeah. It was great. Then these two dudes walk up, they were like 6'19". I guess they were upset. They got kicked out of the Monstars. They were like, hey, you mind we play 2-on-2? And then she was like, yeah, let's do it. So we're getting destroyed. And she's competitive. Won the play, she goes up for a layup. She comes down, she tears her ACL. Yeah, so I gotta pick her up. I pick her up and I put her on the bench, and she's crying. She's like, my knee. I'm like, it's okay, I'm gonna call an ambulance. Actually, they're expensive, I'm gonna call an Uber. So I call an Uber, and the Uber parks a little bit further away, and I'm like, that's cool. I just picked her up from the basketball court. It's a little bit further, but that's fine, I'll pick her up. And I went to pick her up, and when you pick up weights, you gotta breathe, right? I don't want to pick her up, and she get mad at me. Why you breathing hard? So I was like, I'll just hold my breath in like a genius. And I pick her up, and I maybe get 7 steps. And I was like, ooh, she feel like a grown man. Like my whole right leg stopped working. I was like, did I tear my ACL too? Because I was walking like the dog from the movie Fox and the Hound when he had the cast on, right? So I get to the car, I put her in, and I'm like, I gotta breathe, but I don't want to just let it out. That's disrespectful. So I'm trying to, I'm playing it off. Right? She think I'm crying about her knee, so we get to the hospital, they confirm she tore ACL. But she has great insurance, so 3 days later, they do surgery on her knee, right? I'm in the doctor's office with her and the doctor. The doctor's like, all right, now that we're done with the surgery, here's the medication you gotta take. She said, I don't trust medication. He goes, okay, if you wanna do something natural, you can do some edibles. She was like, I can do some edibles? He's like, yeah, it'll help the inflammation, it'll help with the pain. And she goes, oh my gosh, I've never done edibles before, and I don't want to do them alone. I said, I'll do it with you if you need me. You want me to make that sacrifice? I'll do it if you need me to do it. And she was like, I thought you were anti-weed. I was like, yeah, but not from a doctor. Come on, man. He put your knee back together. He's a good guy. That's a good doctor right there. He's not a good doctor, because I feel like a good doctor would recognize both of us are new. These are new kids trying out weed, and he should have suggested, hey, start off 10 milligrams. But of course that didn't happen, because I'm telling y'all this story. So I didn't know. I went by my weight. I was like, I'm 195 pounds. I should probably take 195 milligrams. I died for a little bit. Not the full day, but I was pretty much dead. I was so high, I seen my dad for the first time. I was like, yo, we do got the same nose. I went to bed at 9 p.m., woke up at 5 p.m. That's hibernation, bro. I was like, I am way too high. I'm gonna do it again. So the next day, I walked in, and I said, hey, I tried an edible, but I took too much. They said, try out this vape pen. It's smooth. It doesn't burn your throat or nothing, and it's pineapple. I said, cool. So I bought a pineapple vape pen, but I didn't tell anybody for like 3 months. I just had it chilling in my drawer. I didn't touch it for 3 months. Then one day, I was like, I'm gonna try it out. So I pulled it out, and I was like, cool. That's cool. That's great. That was cool. It tastes like pineapple, and it didn't even burn my throat. That was nice. That was cool. I guess I can inhale just a little bit more. I sucked it all. Shut up. That's not, oh my God. No, I didn't suck. Dang it. I inhaled. No diddy, all right? No diddy. I puffed daddy. No, I'm joking. I puffed a lot of the smoke. And I have asthma, so I inhaled too much. And I'm over here coughing, drooling, I couldn't breathe for like 2 minutes. And I caught my breath. Then I started dying laughing. When I say dying laughing, I think I was dying while I was laughing because I couldn't breathe. I was like, all right, I don't even think it's that funny, but my body was like, too late, idiot. Should have smoked a pineapple vape pen. And I was like, but can we stop? And it's like, you think I want this? We just stuck here. And then my girlfriend at the time, she walks in, she sees me on the ground crying, laughing. She walks up to me, she goes, preacher, what are you laughing at? And I was like, she goes, whatever, you don't have to tell me what you're laughing at. But I'm walking outside and it's dark. Could you just walk with me? And I was like, yeah. Oh, why would you? And the whole time I'm like, just be normal, preacher. That way she don't know you high right now. Just be as normal as possible. And as I'm walking, she was like, are you high right now? I was like, hey, you know. She was like, because we didn't leave yet. I said, that does make sense. And so we leave, and I pull out the vape pen out of my pocket like Link from Zelda. Da-na-na-na. I give it to her. I'm like, it's pineapple, sponsored by SpongeBob. She's like, oh my gosh, it's the best day ever. And I told her, it's a cheap vape pen. It doesn't work that well. So you have to inhale for as long as possible. That way, of course I'm lying. I want her to feel what I felt. And she maybe got 3 seconds in before she went, I can't breathe, I'm dying. I was like, I'm dying too. I was cracking up. I thought it was so funny till I realized people were looking at me, laughing at this woman on the ground, crying, I can't breathe, I'm dying. So I panicked and I left her. I know. I was like, I can't go to jail, bro. I just ran straight back to the house. I locked the door. I was like, I need a new girlfriend because she dead. And I just started taking pictures down from the apartment, even though it was her house. I was like, I can't have any evidence. I hear a knock at the door. I'm like, that's the cops. I'm not going back. I've never been to jail. I open the door. It's my girlfriend. And she goes, why'd you leave me? I said, babe, I've been here the whole time. Are you high right now? Are you okay? I tried to gaslight her. It didn't work. She's like, I seen you run away. I was like, all right, whatever. Why you ask? I was scared.